Hello, how are you? We're talking about two work permits. How did this happen? Yes, get in, say hi in the comment. Let's get right into it. This live session is too, I think the lightning. Oops, let's see. Okay, that's better now. The lightning is something. Good morning, how are you? Ready? Good morning, good morning. How are you? I think this lightning, is it clear? Oh yeah, now it's better. Okay. So we got two work permits. How this one happened? So basically what happened is this, right? We filed for VAWA. We filed for VAWA as a package, okay? So when you file for VAWA as a package, you put the form I-765, I-485, I-131, I-360, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 forms, okay? So I'm good. I'm good. Then what happened was we expedited the VAWA petition. So then we got the VAWA approved within 1 year, okay? Now he leave in 1 year. Oh, how long it took? Almost like 10 months or 1 year. Yeah, anyway, let's just say 1 year. Within 1 year, VAWA got approved. And then, when VAWA get approved, you get automatically the work permit C31. Then because we had, that was in March when she got the work permit C31 under VAWA. Then in June, they approved the form I-765 for work permit under the green card, C8. So now my client has two work permits. So now we are waiting for the, we're no longer concerned about the I-31, I-131 because she's not traveling. She's just waiting for the green card to travel. So now we're waiting for the I-485, right? So the question that was asked, how long does it take for a person to get the green card? It depends. It can take 8 months to 2 years to 3 years to 4 years, okay? It just depends on the case, depend on the center, USCIS center, depend on the state where you're gonna get interview, if there is an interview. So it depends. A lot of things are into play, okay? So what else? Yeah, we're waiting for questions. If somebody has a question, just put it in the comment, okay? So two work permits, that's a great story, right? So we just wait for the the green card. And this VAWA petition, basically, we got it. Sorry about that. We got this VAWA petition based on abuse, emotional abuse. We had this medical report as far as therapists are concerned. Then we got what do you mean about withholding of removal status? Victoria Karpova, what do you mean by withholding of removal status? I don't understand the question. Can you rephrase your question, please? Yeah, so we got this VAWA approved based on emotional abuse. We got a medical report, like a therapist medical report. We did not have any additional, we did not have the police report. We did not have anything else beside the medical report and proof of good marriage, like affidavit of support. So the VAWA was approved. So now we're just waiting for the green card. Oh, any update for on Dignity Act? No, my friend, ready? I don't. No, I haven't heard anything new. As far as the bill was introduced, I haven't heard anything new. Uh, really, to be honest with you, let's wait for next year because next year is the general election, right? So when they start campaigning, everybody will come up with some type of program. So yeah, that's what I will wait for. Withholding of removal status, can you adjust status? Well, you can adjust status if you have an approved petition for family base. For example, it has to be immediate relative, okay, Victoria? It has to be either a spouse who's a U.S. citizen or a child 21 or older who's a U.S. citizen. So that's the only way you can adjust status. And the way it's going to play out is that you get the I-130 approved, then you go back to court to reopen the case, terminate removal proceedings, then go back to USCIS and adjust status. If the spouse is a lawful permanent resident, it's a long story because you're going to have to get the waiver of unlawful presence, get out, that's which I do not suggest. I just, you wait for the spouse to be a U.S. citizen, then petition for you. Once you get I-130 approved, you go back to the court to terminate removal proceedings so you can adjust status with USCIS. That's how it's going to play out. Only with family member, immediate family member, U.S. citizen. Yeah, you can adjust on your own. It's not, there's no way, basically. Unless you have like those 245 type of 245I type of exceptions, which we talked about a long time ago. So that's how I'm gonna answer the question. Victoria, you got it, right? So, oh, you joined the party. Somebody got 2 work permits. Yeah, the person got 2 work permits. Seriously, it's just based on the way we filed. This is a VAWA petition package. We filed the I-765, I-485, the green card, I-360, the VAWA petition, and I-131, the advance parole, right? So when the VAWA was approved, you know, I-130, I-360, when it was approved, it comes with the work permit automatically because it was approved. So now, because the I-765 was still pending with them, then they adjudicated the I-765 2 months later, 3 months later actually, because the VAWA was approved in March, and then in June they adjudicated the I-765. Then they sent another work permit on the C9. So she has C9 and C31 work permits. So yeah, that's how she got it. So yep. Now we're just waiting for the green card to get approved, which anytime soon, we hope. So Victoria, you got it, right? You're welcome. So anybody else, please Victoria, please go ahead and like the live session. Please we got 7 people here. Please, let's get to 7 likes. Please go ahead and like the session, and please go ahead and share it. We're taking questions here. Yes, Betra Mariam. Wow, the name is hard. But anyway, what is your question? Please put it in the comment. We're taking questions today, so please just put it in the comment. YISAHK. Yes, you have a question, just put it in the comment, please, okay? Just put it in the comment so we can answer the question. Well, you got the same, you have a CO and O. What can you do? Well, you just work under the work permit that is valid. There's nothing you can do. If they give it to you, they give it to you. Order of supervision. How do you get the work permit? Well, you file the I-765, okay, with USCIS. I believe it's under category 10. Let me double check the category. Let me open, just give me one moment. Let me open my computer. Give me one moment. Let me open my computer and check under which category, okay? So if you're under a supervision, let me check. Order of supervision, let's see. Just give me one moment, let me check. I think it's under category. I don't really deal with those. Let me just see under which category. Oh, come. A3, F5. Order of supervision. It's kind of like stay of removal, almost. I think it's C10. Let's see. Let me ask you this, Yisak, did you apply for stay of removal and then you have a final order? Oh, you have a final order of deportation. Now, if you have a final order of deportation, then you don't have the right to work. But if you're talking about order of supervision, which means that did you apply for stay of removal for them to put you under supervision? Because if you apply for stay of removal, oh, hi Miriam, how are you? Oh, your deportation officer told you you can get it. Yeah, if you're under order of supervision, it means that you kind of like apply for stay of removal, okay? If you apply for stay of removal, I believe it's under C10. So basically, yeah. Let's see family base. Let's see. Okay, so hold on, it can be C14 or final order of deportation. Okay, final order of deportation. Okay, Yisik Sak, it's going to be under C18. C18, okay? So you just have to apply with USCIS and tell them that you have a final order of deportation, but you're under supervision. So, but you need to work for the basically you're gonna go with C18. Yeah. You're gonna go with C18 because that one defines it very clearly. C18, because I was thinking C10, but you're gonna go with C18, okay? Okay, thank you. So let's get Miriam. Okay, let's see what you. Yes, you need a letter from you from ICE office and that final order of deportation. Yeah, you need a letter from really, you don't like need a letter from ICE, but basically when you go to ICE, they check you in. This, you have some paperwork coming from them. That's the paperwork you're gonna use, and that final order of deportation, and then explain to them that you are under supervision. So you're applying the C-18. Okay, let's get Miriam. What's Miriam saying? I have a pending asylum to seek asylum, but okay. Well, if you don't want you to have a separate Miriam, if you don't have to if you don't want to have separate asylum cases, then you need to get married. You actually need to get married and then amend your application. That's it. You get married, you amend your application so that USCIS will be aware that you got married. But the thing is, because you got married after you already filed for asylum, it's not a problem, right? But the problem becomes because you are amending it prior to the interview, then he has a chance to become a beneficiary in terms of if the asylum is granted. But for him to work, he needs his own asylum case. Because the time you file, he wasn't on the application. He's not going to get a work permit. So he needs his own asylum case in order for him to get his own work permit. So even if you don't want to have separate asylum cases, but it's not going to benefit him because he needs his own asylum case to get a work permit. You got it, Miriam? I think you got it. So, yes. Okay. What else? You guys need to go ahead and like. You need to go. We only have 5 likes and we have 9 people in this live session. Please go ahead and like. Please go ahead and like so we can get 9 likes at least. Okay. Who else has a question? Okay, so you're married to a U.S. citizen, and what is the question, Takim? Oh, thanks for the like. Takim, please go ahead and like this video so we can get to 9 likes. Okay? Takim, T-A-K-E-M. Please go ahead and like this video. And your question, I don't see the question. You just say, this is just a statement. I'm married to a U.S. citizen, but what is the question? Oh, you've done it. Thank you. If you like, thank you. But what is the question then? I don't see your question. That's what I'm asking. I don't see your question. Check the early test. Okay, which early text? Takim. I don't see the early text. Takim, you only say I'm married to the U.S. citizen. I have done so. Check the early test. I don't see the question. I don't see the question. There's no question there. So it's just a statement. I'm married to a U.S. citizen. I don't see the question. Takim. Okay. How long VAWA adjudication takes from prima facie determination case filed August 22? So you filed the case, you got a prima facie, and then The question is how long VAWA takes. Well, currently VAWA is taking 33 months, okay? Processing time for VAWA is 33 months. So sometimes some people get early decision. We got early decision within 1 year because we filed for expedited request. To be honest, that's the only reason why we got this. Because I have other clients, they're still waiting. I have one who we filed in 2020, December 2020. Until today, we tried the expedited request, it got denied. So she's still waiting. Right now it's even 34 months. So to answer your question, my friend, you just have to be patient. That's the time it takes, okay? How long will it take them? Good win. How long will it take USCIS to get back to you? Yeah, that's the really good question, because we have the same problem with USCIS. We got the motion terminated. We went back to USCIS to try to tell them to reopen the case. They still haven't reopened. What I've seen so far, it takes them within 6 months to reopen a case. But don't just sit there and wait. You just have to be pushy. You can try to get your congressman involved as well to just get some type of resolution. Because USCIS, if you just sit there, they're sitting there too. So they don't, yeah, that's USCIS. So how long? Usually within 6 months, they should reopen your case. But don't wait. Just keep pushing them around so that they can reopen it. Okay. Takim, the question, I'm married to a U.S. citizen. I had done so. Check the early text. Which early text? I don't see it. I just see I'm married to a U.S. citizen. I don't see the question, okay? What else we have here? Hold on. We have how long it takes to respond to expedite request. It takes them only 10 days to respond to expedite request. If they haven't responded, you need to call them, because it doesn't take too long for USCIS to respond to expedite request. It takes them only 10 days. If they don't respond, it just means they just denied it. But you can call them to find out. I got it. So can he file in order to get his own work permit and later get married, put him under me? Yes, you can. Yes, he has to file his own petition in order for him to get his own work permit. But remember, he has to have a valid claim, right? So he has to file his own in order to get the work permit. Otherwise, he's not gonna get a work permit. Then later on, when you get married, you can really amend your application and let USCIS know that you got married in the middle of your asylum pending. But remember that for him to be a beneficiary, the way it works is that at the time you file, he was your spouse, right? But the decision hasn't been made. You can argue, but it's better for him to just have his own petition. This is having this. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, you file jointly, okay, got approved and file motion to reopen with BIA is still pending. Okay, got your question now. Okay, so you file a motion with BIA and then it's still pending. So what can you do? That's the question. My friend, you need to call BIA and find out and ask them how long is it gonna take for you to reopen my case. But my real question is, did you file it jointly? Did ICE agree to join the motion, or did you just file on your own? Because if ICE agreed to join the motion, really it doesn't take BIA too long to respond. If ICE signed the motion and agree, and then you file with BIA, it doesn't take BIA too long to respond. If BIA is taking too long, it's probably because you didn't join ICE. That's my assumption, but I don't know what went wrong. Oh, you just want you to have your asylum granted at the same time. Mariam, that's a good wish. I mean, it's just up to USCIS, right? But again, in order for him to get the work permit, he has to have his own application there. Oh, to get married, you have to go to your you need to Google it, right, in your county where you live, and then say, how do I get married in this county or in this state where you live? It really shows you where you go to get your marriage license. There's no specific procedure for asylum seekers. Everybody has the same procedure because it's marriage. So you go there, you get your marriage license, then you go get married. Usually it happens, some people go to court, some people go to the county, but the county has all the procedure. If you Google your county about marriage, how to get married, just simple as that on Google, it tells you the procedure. Then you call them, they'll tell you exactly what to bring. How long asylum pending can take with USCIS? There's no possible time how long it can take. Well, I have people pending asylum since 2014. So that's just to give you an idea. There's no JSCQJ. There is no specific time frame to wait for asylum. Really, there isn't. People have been waiting since 2014, and some people get sick and tired of waiting. They just go ahead and file a mandamus lawsuit to actually get USCIS to respond. That's what we are in the middle of filing next month, because we can't just sit here and wait. Okay, you're welcome, Jay. Jay, you need to go ahead and like this video, okay? Please go ahead and like this video. So, waiting again for another question. Who has a question? Because, oh, thanks a lot. Oh, ICE said they are waiting for BIA to make a decision. So basically, ICE joined the motion, and then they're waiting for BIA to make a decision. Okay, so yeah, you just have to follow up. Basically, that's what I'll say. If ICE joined the motion, okay, I don't see why BIA will take too long since 2019 to respond to that. That don't make sense to me. So you need to call BIA yourself and tell them how long does it take for you to grant the motion. What is the news about progress of I-485 backlog? There is no news. I don't see any. I'm right here. I don't see any. USCIS always says that they're progressing, but I don't see any progress. I don't see any progress. I don't see any progress. USCIS is progressing, but I don't see any progress. Oh, there US, yeah, really, you just wait, right? So BIA says they have many cases. Just wait, you get there. Just wait. But usually when to be honest with you, if usually if ICE agree to actually join the motion and they sign, it doesn't take BIA too long to actually decide because it's already joined. I already agree. So they just have to get to it to a judge and the judge is going to sign it and that's it. But if it's taking that long, then really, since 2019, it's just strange. Okay. BIA responds to several calls that they have many cases. Okay. Yeah, that's very strange. If ICE agreed to sign the motion, Takim, it doesn't take BIA too long to respond because they already agree. It's when you're trying to reopen it on your own and you're trying to get the judge to decide, that's when it takes too long. Because if it's a joint motion and ICE is not going to oppose it, it doesn't, ICE join, they're not going to oppose it. It doesn't take BIA too long to respond, okay? So something must be going on there. Maybe ICE did not join the motion. Maybe ICE refused to join the motion or something. I don't know. So you just have to keep calling. Sometimes if you call too much, then they get tired. Then they adjudicate your case. So 2019, that's a long time to wait. How long you need to wait? If somebody files for the asylum, they wait at least 6 months before they apply for the work permit. But then the work permit for the first time asylum applicant is supposed to take only 30 days after you file for the work permit. But in order to get the work permit, there's a lapse of time that you wait, I think 6 months prior to applying for work permit after filing for asylum. Okay? Okay. Okay. So I think we got all the questions, right? So we got all the question answered. We're gonna stop here. Until next time, right? We'll come back again for other questions, okay? I think we got all the questions answered for today. Thank you very much. Please share this video, okay? Please go ahead and share and like. Thank you very much.